Over my years using an RV, I've had water leaks, failed fittings, blown fuses, tire issues, and more RV problems than I care to remember. Every one of those failures taught me something. Today, I'm showing you the kit that now travels with me on every single trip. Some of these items cost a few dollars, but they've saved me hundreds in repair bills, and in some cases, they've saved the entire camping trip. Before we get started, one important thing is I didn't go out and buy all these at once. This kit was built one problem at a time. Every time something broke, leaked, stopped working, or threatened to ruin a trip, I added something to the kit. The goal is not to carry a hardware store. The goal is to carry the items most likely to turn a trip-ending problem into a 5-minute fix. Let's start with water, because that's where I've had some of the biggest headaches. This little device protects your RV plumbing from excessive campground water pressure. Not all campgrounds have properly regulated water system. Some can produce enough pressure to damage hoses, fittings, and plumbing connections. This is one of those items that hopefully notice working, but if it prevents one leak, it has already paid for itself. These items cost almost nothing, but if you ever hooked up your water and found a leak dripping from the connection, chances are one of these is the culprit. I carry several spare because they take up virtually no room. Sometimes the smallest parts create the biggest headache. Another inexpensive item. Whenever you're dealing with threaded fittings, this can often solve a minor leak before it becomes a major annoyance. I use it far more often than I expected. Now, I don't just carry a spare water hose, I actually carry two hoses. One is a 15-foot hose and the other is a 40-foot hose. Here's why. A lot of RV owners carry one long hose and use it everywhere. But if the campground water hookup is right by your city water connection, do you really want to wrestle with a 40-foot hose every time you set up? I certainly don't. The shorter hose handles most campsites and keeps things neat and easy to manage. But every now and then, you'll pull up into a site where the water connection is way at the back or much further away than you expected. That's when the 40-foot hose comes out. I've learned it's much easier to carry both options than discover you're 10 feet shorter after you've already finished setting up everything. Having both gives me flexibility without the hassle of always dealing with longer hoses. Not to mention that if one hose fails, I've already got a backup ready to go. Shark bite fittings are probably one of my favorite items in this entire kit. If a water line fails inside the RV, these can often get you back up and running in minutes. No real special tools are required, no complicated repairs, just a simple emergency solution that can save a trip. And if you've never looked into shark bite fittings, they're worth knowing about. Almost all new RVs will have PEX fittings. Electrical problems can look complicated. Many times they're surprisingly simple. One blown fuse can take out lights, water pump, fans, and other systems. Finding the correct replacement isn't always easy when you're camping somewhere remote. I carry a variety of sizes. They're inexpensive and take up almost no space. Having a multimeter has saved me countless hours of guessing. Instead of wondering whether a battery is charged or whether power is reaching a component, I can actually measure it. When troubleshooting electrical issues, information beats guessing anytime. Electrical tape is simple, cheap, and useful. I don't think I've ever regretted having electrical tape with me. Because RV problems always seem to have an amazing ability to happen at night. I don't know why, but they do. A headlamp keeps both hands free while you're working. Once you use one, you'll never want to troubleshoot with a flashlight in your mouth again. This is probably one of the most versatile items in my emergency kit. It's a jump starter, USB charging station, flashlight, air compressor, all in one unit. And because it's rechargeable, it's always ready to go. If the tow vehicle battery is low, I've got a jump start. If a phone, tablet or camera battery dies, I've got a USB charger. If I need a light after dark, I've got a flashlight. And if a tire is low on air, I've got a compressor. I love gear that solves multiple problems without taking up a lot of storage space. This single unit replaces several separate devices. I've used the compressor probably more than anything else on this device, but knowing I have a jump start capability gives me a lot of peace of mind when we're out camping. One thing I've learned with RVs is that problems never seem to happen one at a time. If you've got a low battery and a low tire on the same day, this little unit suddenly becomes your best friend. It's one of those items I hope I never really need, but I'm not leaving home without it. Even if you use a TPMS system, I still recommend carrying a manual tire pressure gauge. Technology is great, backup is better. I used to have a TPMS system on my RV. I removed it. Firstly, the devices on the tire valves were leaking air and I couldn't find a way of fixing it. And also, I always struggled getting a connection to the units. It'd take forever. Here's a simple one. Make sure you actually have the correct socket for your RV wheels. And don't just assume, test it. Many people don't discover this problem until they're sitting